Hi, I'm Kira. Welcome back to the channel. Today's class will be a heart-opening, gratitude-focused flow. At the time I filmed this, Thanksgiving just happened, so there's always that time of year, a lot of talk about gratitude. And a gratitude practice is a beautiful thing. However, we have a lot on our plates all the time, and having a gratitude practice sometimes can feel like just another thing you have to do, right? And in order for it to work, it needs to be less of an intellectual exercise of listing off things you're grateful for, and it needs to be a felt experience in the body. So as we move through this flow with a lot of heart-opening, back-bending shapes, I invite you to really tune into what feels good in your body, to stay with yourself, stay awake and aware to what feels good so you can cultivate a sense of gratitude for the practice, for your strong body, and for your breath. I'm so happy you're here. If you have not already subscribed, I would be so grateful if you would subscribe and leave me a comment. In terms of what you need for today's practice, just bring whatever you normally use, maybe just a yoga mat, perhaps a set of blocks, but just bring yourself and get ready to have fun. I'll see you on the mat. Let's begin in Sukhasana, easy seat. Bring your palms to prayer at your heart and then open your fingers. So the heel of the hands are touching, fingers are apart, making this sort of cup shape with your hands. So this is called padma mudra, which means the gesture of the lotus. And you can either close your eyes or just soft gaze into this lotus you're making with your hands. Take a deep inhale. Smooth exhale through the nose. Again, deep inhale, fill up. Smooth exhale through the nose. Deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Just hold the breath. Feel that lift your energy up. Hold, pausing in that feeling of full, and then exhale all the air out. And let the breath return to normal. And this padma mudra, this gesture we're holding in our hands, is symbolic of the lotus flower, which has many meanings. It's a water plant and it grows from the muck. It's a beautiful flower that grows from a swamp, so it's a symbol of resilience. And as we move through this gratitude practice today, just keep in mind that, some of the things that we're grateful for, we don't have to do anything for them, like the breath. It just happens naturally. But some things that we're grateful for are hard-won. They take practice, they take patience to cultivate. So let this lotus mudra be a symbol of everything you've worked for, that you're grateful for, and also a symbol of all the things that fill your cup. Slowly open the eyes, come back into the space. And right from where you are, reach your arms up overhead, separate the hands, big inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, pulling shoulder blades together on the back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. Hand can come down to the knee, gentle twist, maybe gazing over the back shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind back to center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Twice more. Opening the shoulders and the chest. Opening the heart space. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist, other side. Feel the seat connected to the ground and your spine lengthens and blooms up from that base. Unwind to center. Very nice. From here, let's meet on hands and knees. Tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your palms and bring your knees together. Now tuck your toes. Toe stretch. So you're really going to tuck the toes as you sink your bum back to your heels. And then you could try to walk your hands back and sit hips to heels, opening the feet. If this is too much, just bring the hands down. Find a version of this asana that works for you. If you are able to come all the way up, peek back, see what's going on with your pinky toes. If those guys are not on the mat, try to anchor them down. Sit tall, breathe. Just feeling everything you feel. This might be a bit intense. And even if something is intense, see if you can find something to be grateful for about it. Grateful for the stretch, for the opening in your amazing feet that carry you through your life and through your practice. Letting this go. Come back to hands and knees, untuck the toes, top of the feet down. Sit hips to heels now, ankle stretch. Maybe that's enough for you, or you could walk your hands behind you and try to lift the knees as well. Compressing the front of the ankle. Breathing through it. Of course, if there's any knee pain, you can just sit and take some ankle circles, no problem. Whew. Okay, let that go. Back to hands and knees, and just tap your feet on the mat. Just make some noise, get the blood flowing. And then take that back to child's pose, hips back to heels. On your next inhale, shift forward, find a lazy up dog. Pull the chest forward, drop the hips. Exhale back to child's pose, back and forth between these shapes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, child's pose, back and forth. Feeling this stretch open, your chest, your front body. Next time you pull forward, lower all the way to your belly, rolling cobras. So tend your fingers on either side of your mat, like little claw hands. Press the top of the feet down, inhale, pull your chest forward and up any amount. Exhale, melt the heart down. 3 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, undulating the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hands by the ribs, press yourself back. Seat to the feet through child's pose, and then back to downward facing dog. Once you're there, take some petals through your legs. Stretch the back of the legs, maybe flutter the lips. Find stillness. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift to plank. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot through the hands. You're in a lunge. Pyramid variation. So you'll shift your hips back to your heels, front leg lengthens. Inhale. Exhale, rebend, lunge. 3 more like that. If you have blocks, could be useful here. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Really nice. Lengthen. And lunge from here. Crawl towards your left, parallel your feet. You're in a wide-legged forward fold. And then just bend one knee and then the other. Inner thigh stretch. Side to side. And then crawl your hands to the front of your space. Step it back, downward dog, right into our second side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, smooth step through. Lunge to pyramid. Inhale, shift back, front leg lengthens. Exhale, rebend and lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Hamstrings getting warm. Let's crawl to the right, parallel the feet. Shift side to side. Get out those pops and cracks in the joints. And then crawl your hands back to the front of your space. Step it back, down dog. From here, lower down to your knees. A little bit of a coordination drill here. You're going to spin your right toes off your mat to the right behind your right knee, like a kickstand. Left leg lengthens, left arm reaches up. So you're in a modified side plank position, right shoulder right over the palm. Now you can just stay here, pressing the ground away, or float your back leg up. Modified half moon, option to stay, or bend your leg and try to grab for your foot. Chapasana variation, kicking your foot into your hand. Really press down into what's still connected. Pull the heart forward, bowing your spine. One more inhale. And exhale. Release. Come back to all fours. We'll switch. I'm just going to flip around so I can still look at you. So now we spin the left toes off the mat. Lengthen the other leg out. Other arm up. Good, and then find your balance here. You want your left hand to be in line with your knee and your foot. From there, you might just stay or float your back leg up. Option to hold it or take Chapasana. Bending the leg. I'm gonna like kick over my plants. Kick your foot into your hand. Pull the sternum forward. Feel the kick opening your spine. And then release. Let's meet back on all fours and come back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your downward dog. Spread your fingers, press down through the index finger knuckle. It's okay to bend your knees, but feel the hips lifting up and away, getting a little lighter in your hands. So in order to feel a sense of gratitude for the body, for the practice, we have to notice what's going on so we can observe those small shifts. So really tune in to where you are, because we'll watch that shift and change. Next, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step forward, high crescent lunge. So you'll be on the ball of your back foot, both arms up, and get steady here. Square off your hips, steady your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg, cactus your arms. Good, that's the flow. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, crescent, stay. From here, warrior 2, straighten your front leg, open into your warrior 2. Nice wide stance, finding your feet. We'll come into something called kite hawk. This comes from Anna Forrest, master yoga teacher. So you're gonna bend your elbows, turn your palms and gaze up, and then palms and gaze down. So you're feeling for moving your arm within your shoulder joint, opening your chest, opening your upper back. Let that go for now. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle to back. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Shorten the stance if you need. Legs are strong and straight. You'll reach for your front shin or thigh or block. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Keep firming your inner thighs together so your base is steady. From there, maybe you're able to rotate your rib cage open a little more. One more inhale. And exhale. Shift your gaze down. Square off your hips. You're coming into a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Back knee down. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, stay. 5 breaths. Again, feel the inner thighs firming together here. Bright lifted heart. Imagine you're holding something between your hands. So you're steady below, but really buoyant and light in the upper body. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. You're gonna crawl towards your left, wide-legged forward fold. From here, bend your back knee a lot and keep your front sole of your foot connected to the mat. Deep inner thigh stretch. If this strains the knees at all, keep a soft bend in the knees. And then shift to the other side. Bend that front knee a lot. Try to keep the connection of that back foot on the mat. Opening the legs and the hips. And then come back to center. Bring your hands to your hips. Rise up. Goddess squat. So turn your heels in and your toes out. Tailbone down, heart light. Find Padma mudra once again. That lotus gesture. Really feel into your feet, get grounded, inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, offer that lotus up. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, press up. 2 more, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, lower. And lift. From here, warrior 2. Inhale to peaceful warrior, tip it back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat, step to plank. Take your vinyasa flow your way. You can modify your chaturanga or take it full. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through, high crescent lunge. Rise up, get steady. Feel your outer hips firming into the midline, hips level and steady. Inhale. Exhale, straighten front leg, cactus arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus. Press your front big toe down. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Once you're there, find that kite hawk movement again. This is named after a bird in Australia with a very wide wingspan, something like 12 feet. So imagine you're spreading your feathers, opening your chest. And then let that go. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle, tips you back. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. About 5 breaths here. Try to press down through your front big toe and the outer edge of your back foot. All your limbs are strong and straight. Whoop. My mat's so slidey. One more inhale. Exhale, shift gaze down. Low lunge is where you're headed. I swear to God, I need to clean this mat. It's gonna like bring me into a split. Bring your arms up, Anjaneyasana. See if you can lengthen through the side waist. You're sinking in the hips, but lengthening up. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. It's a wide-legged forward fold. So you'll parallel the feet. This time, whatever you need here, right? Maybe it's just a forward fold over the legs. You stay there. I'm gonna flip around so I don't have butt to camera the whole time. Just let your head relax. Any version of this that feels good for you. Tuning in to what your body needs. What would feel good in this moment? What would fill your cup? Let's all walk the fingertips forward. Bring hands to hips and rise up. Goddess, heels and toes out. Find padma mudra right away. Inhale. Exhale, offer it up. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, offer it up. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, offer that lotus up. One more. Warrior two. Inhale to peaceful warrior, tip it back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step to plank, your flow, your way. Downward facing dog. From here, shift to plank. Lower to your belly. For Sphinx, so you'll slide the forearms forward. Shoulders over the elbows, spread the fingers. Roll your shoulder blades down your back and pull your heart through the gateway of your arms. Bend your right leg here, like you're trying to kick the heel to the butt. Ground the forearms, and then just roll to your left, scorpion twist. So you're keeping the forearms connected, but rolling to the left, twisting from your thoracic spine, the middle part of your spine. Come back to center, reset in Sphinx. Bend the left leg now. Roll to the right. It's like you're little scorpion and you've got a stinger, but it's your foot. Come back to Sphinx. Make a pillow for your forehead with your hands and lower down. And let your breath settle here. See if you can feel your heartbeat as you lay on the ground, connecting with something solid underneath. And then we'll continue our back bend journey here. So reach your arms alongside your hips for locust, shalabhasana. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, stay. About 3 more breaths. Try to roll the tops of the shoulders back. Relax the forehead. Try to lift the hands a little more. See if that can lift the chest 1 more inch. 1 more inhale. Exhale, release. Bring one cheek to the mat. Rest. Options here. You could repeat locust or progress to bow pose, dhanurasana. So for bow pose, you're going to bend your legs, grab onto your feet, or you're repeating locust. Take an inhale. Exhale, rise up. If you're in bow, keep pulling your knees together. Lifting the chest, lifting the gaze. Kick your feet into your hands. 1 more breath. Release. Opposite cheek to the mat. Bend your legs. Take some windshield wipers side to side. And then bring your hands by your ribs. Press yourself back to stand on your knees, camel variations. So tuck your toes here. This is called dancing camel. It's a lot of fun. So this is a twisting, flowing back bend. Reach your right arm back like you're going to catch your heel. The other arm reaches up. If you can't make contact with the heel, just reach back like a twist. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, switch. Reach for the opposite heel. Inhale, arms up. A few more cycles. Exhale, reach for the heel. Press your hips forward. Keep playing with this. A few more. Maybe you get a little more sweepy and dancey with it. Keeping breath flowing through. And then we'll meet standing on the knees and come into regular camel ustrasana. We'll do one round. It can be baby camel, it can be full. This will be our deepest back bend of this flow. So bring your hands to your lower back, and like you're doing the limbo, elevate the chest, and then arc back any amount of depth. Keep breathing into your rib cage. When you're ready to come up, head is the last thing. Sit hips to heels. Rest in virasana. Return to normal breathing. I'm grateful for that experience, whatever it was. Each posture offers us such an experience of aliveness, being in our body, right? Even if not all the postures feel good, they remind us we're alive, alive and kicking. So let's meet up back in downward facing dog. We'll do our flow one more time, but it'll look quite different. Take some pedals through your legs. Just get reacquainted with the shape. Next, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, high crescent lunge. Arms up, get steady. Now we'll repeat our movement pattern of cactusing the arms, but we'll add pranayama, lion's breath. Inhale in your crescent lunge. Exhale, lion's breath. With cactus arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus. One more, crescent. Lion's breath. Really stick out your tongue, bug out your eyes. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Right into your kite hawk, that movement with the arms. And don't worry about how it looks. Just try to tune into how it feels. Maybe you even close your eyes here. Straighten your front leg now. Interlace your hands behind your back. If that's not happening, maybe just make a fist or reach the arms back. Humble warrior. So you're going to heel toe your right foot to the right edge of your mat, squaring off the hips to the front. You'll have to do a little footwork here. Inhale, preparatory breath. Exhale, humble warrior. Rebend your front knee, fold forward. Relax your head and neck. Try to pull your right outer hip in and back. And then release your hands. From here, it's half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Glide your right hand forward. Lean forward, lift back leg up. Find your half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. If you feel wobbly, keep the gaze down. Flex your back foot like crazy. Playing with balance. You could stay. You could take Japasana, bending your leg, grounding the foot. I'm not going to try that because I think I'm going to topple my plantar here. One more breath. And then we'll come into a forward fold. Top of the mat, back foot meets the front. Land with the feet hips width distance apart. Bend your right knee a lot. Take a twist, left arm reaches up. And then switch, left hand down, left knee bends, right arm up. Both hands down. From here, optional vinyasa or step back, downward facing dog. One more time through. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, high crescent lunge. Rise up, find your feet. Just get steady here. We're gonna do that variation with lion's breath. Inhaling crescent. Exhale, lion's breath. As you cactus the arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lion's breath. A really cathartic last one. Inhale, crescent. Lion's breath. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Once your feet are steady, kite hawk in the upper body. Yeah, and it can be as big or as small as feels good. Just make it yours, breathe through it. And then straighten your front leg. Interlace the hands behind your back. Humble warrior is where you're headed. So little footwork is required as you heel toe that left foot to face the front. Preparatory breath. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Humble warrior. Try to pull your outer left hip in and back. So you're preparing for your half moon by getting that left leg underneath you. Release the hands. Half moon. So you're gonna lean forward, lift back leg up. Half moon. Ground through your front big toe. Try to lengthen your bottom ribs. Any variations you wanna play with. Maybe Chapasana, keep it playful. Good, yogis. Back foot meets the front, forward folds. Heel to the feet together. Another twist, but a little bit more spicy. Inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, palms to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Hook the left elbow outside of the right thigh if you can, or just bring the left hand down and right arm up. Breathe. Twist. Try to keep more weight in your heels. And then inhale back to chair pose. Stay in it. Feel your strong legs. Palms to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Final push, 3 breaths here. Keep reaching the crown of your head forward and your tail back. Spacious spine as you revolve. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Nice work. From here, bend your knees, slowly lower to a seat. See if you can do that without a crash landing. Let it be a fun adventure. And we'll come right into boat pose, Navasana. So lift your legs, pull chest to thighs, reach the arms forward. Breathe, really pull the chest to the thighs. Few rounds of Navasana to Ardha Navasana. Inhale here. Exhale, shoot the legs forward, hollow body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Last one, lift. Extend it back. Lift. Feet down. Woo! Reverse tabletop. Bring the hands behind you, fingers spill out. Squeeze your seat to lift your hips and shift forward and back. Lower the butt down. All right. Now we're going to wind it down a little bit. So extend your right leg straight and then step your left leg over your right. Ardha Matsyendrasana, spinal twist. So you're going to place your left hand behind you like a kickstand and a reminder to sit tall. Reach your right arm up, big inhale. Exhale, twist to your left, maybe hooking the elbow outside the thigh. With every inhale, feel yourself lengthening from the base of your spine. Every exhale, you gently give in to that twist. Maybe you're able to gaze over your back shoulder. And then gently unwind. Grab onto your left ankle, Janu Shirsasana. So you'll place your left foot inside your right thigh. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hinge forward and fold yourself in half. About 5 breaths here. And really stay with yourself. Sometimes in a challenging pose, we might focus on what doesn't feel great, but see if you can move your gratitude. As in, maybe you notice your low back is really tight in this shape, but your breath is also deeper. So there's usually more than one thing happening at the same time. Slowly come up. Stargazer pose. Bring your left hand behind your seat, and then you're going to sweep your hips up. Press the hips up. Gaze up. Come back down. All right. All of that on the other side. Lengthen the left leg. Step the right leg over it. Ardha Matsyendrasana, spinal twist. So really sit as tall as you can here. Chest pulling forward. Right hand behind like a kickstand of support. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right. Elbow outside the thigh maybe. Lengthening up. Maybe gazing over the back shoulder. But let everything about it be very sweet. Taking the strain out of the twist. Gently unwind. Grab onto the right ankle, Janu Shirsasana. You'll place that right foot inside the left thigh. Sit tall and reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward and folds. A few more breaths, being so gentle with yourself. And really naming your experience here, what feels challenging perhaps, or like sensation, and what feels good, what feels open. Notice it all. And then slowly come back up. Stargazer to finish it out. Right hand behind your seat, pike the hips up. Full body stretch, and then come back down. From here, happy baby pose. Let's come on to our backs. So come onto your back, pull the knees in and reach for outer edges of your feet or your shins, rock side to side. Hello, plant. These plants are really crowding me today, I tell you. All right, let's give our hips a little love because they did a lot for us. Let's take Gomukhasana legs. So cross right leg over left, like you're sitting in a chair, but bend your knees. Then grab onto whatever you can grab. Maybe it's your shins, maybe it's your feet. Yeah, but really pull the knees in. You should feel a really nice stretch in outer right hip. then uncross the legs and switch sides. Gomukhasana legs, like giving yourself a hug. Unwind the legs, stick them straight up in the air, and then just shake your legs as fast as you can, muscle release. Shake, shake, shake. Another 10 seconds or so, just shake, shake, shake. Don't worry about what it looks like. Just do it. And just trust, let the movement happen on its own. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause with the legs up and just feel that rush of energy through the legs. And then slowly lower the feet down. Shavasana. Any variation of Shavasana that feels good. Take what you need. And allow yourself to come into stillness. Try to sense your breath flowing through your system with more space and ease after the work you've put in. Slowly bring some movement to your fingers and your feet. And scoop the knees back into your chest. And roll onto your right side. Let yourself rest in a fetal position. Soaking up these last few moments of this time that's just for you. Find your way back to a seated position. And we'll end how we started in Sukhasana, easy seat, with padma mudra, a lotus gesture. And as we hold this padma mudra, representative of the lotus, but also resembling a cup, we'll end with a gratitude meditation on the things that fill our cup. As you inhale, mentally repeat the thought, I am grateful for. And as you exhale, choose one of the many gifts you've been given in your life. Inhale, I am grateful for. Exhale, something else. Inhale, I am grateful for. Exhale, think of one more thing. Closing the palms to prayer, bow your chin to your chest. And a gesture of gratitude to this practice and to yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today. I hope to see you again soon.